We need to talk. What's up, Cherry Blossom family? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Jessie, or if you're coming from a fellow Fairy Godrunners channel, what's going on, you guys? I'm so glad that you're here. We have so much to talk about in today's video. Some big things happened in RunDisney news today that we are going to have to discuss. But before I get into it, if you are new to the Fairy Godrunners, we are a team of B By Bibbidi brand reps, which is an athletic wear line from Bibbidi Boxes, who are our dear friends. We all happen to be brand representatives for Bibbidi. A group of us ladies who all have that in common have come together and are working towards our fitness and our running goals, specifically for the Wine and Dine half marathon, but also just in general. And I'm so glad that you're here because we have got some stuff to talk about today. We're going to talk about goals, but firstly, we need to talk about what the heck is going on with RunDisney. So actually today, which for you guys would have been yesterday, RunDisney announced that the Wine and Dine half marathon weekend is actually going to be turned virtual, which we kind of knew and kind of speculated that that was going to happen. It just had not ever been announced before. So I'm really thankful that they've finally decided to make the decision to make that happen. So a virtual race, if you're not familiar with that, it's basically just where you run the race wherever you are at in the world. And for their previous virtual races, they've been all self-paced. You can choose the day that you want to run them. And then as of this year, they started not requiring your race time submission to happen. They just did it off of the honor system. So there's not been anything released or any information released if they're going to require a race time submission in order to get your medals for this race. So that's kind of still up in the air. But what they did announce, and I'm going to link the RunDisney information that they sent me, and which is on their RunDisney website. I want to kind of go over what they're saying to us right now. They're saying that they are automatically refunding any pre-ordered merchandise, cheer squad, or any after party tickets, which is great. But also, I'm a little bit sad because they did announce that this year the race was going to be villains themed, which we'll get to that in a second. But that means that all of their commemorative Disney pins that I pre-ordered, they are not creating, which is kind of a bummer. And I also really like their RunDisney race jackets, and those are also not being made for this race, which is also kind of a bummer. So I mean, as you know, I'm a huge Disney fan. I love me some Disney merchandise, so I kind of feel a bit conflicted about that. So from what I have gathered from the email and also from the RunDisney website is that you're going to be receiving an email. They said today, which is the 23rd, I believe, you're going to be receiving an email that says that you can switch your registration to the virtual race registration. And they also said that if you are choosing to transfer your race registration to the virtual race registration, that you're going to receive a gift card. But the gift card is only for people who register through RunDisney.com and only to be used on RunDisney.com. So I'm a bit confused because the only thing that you can buy on RunDisney.com is race registrations. So what they emailed us was they said if you are transferring your 2-course challenge, you're going to get a $100 gift card, your half marathon a $90 gift card, your 10K a $30 gift card, and your 5K a $10 gift card. And your gift card will arrive within 8 weeks of you changing your race from the regular race to a virtual race. Now, if you decide not to do the virtual race, you're going to get refunded. But if you're deciding to change to a virtual race, then you're going to get a gift card as a discount. Guys, I'm probably not going to run another RunDisney race anytime soon, so I'm not sure what I'm going to use this gift card for. But thanks anyway, Disney. It's kind of an odd thing for them to decide to give a gift card for RunDisney. Now, if they were going to give a gift card to like Disney World or Shop Disney or something that we could use in other facets of their business, that would make sense. A direct RunDisney gift card, I'm a bit on the fence about. Now, I may be getting this wrong, but that's what I gathered from the email. Another thing that I thought was interesting, I decided to call RunDisney today because I wanted more information, because they did say on their website that there's a possibility that they're gonna open registration for this race again. And so my understanding is that people are probably going to cancel, but there's a possibility that since it's a virtual race, which will kind of open the doors for it to be a lot more people to register, because they have a cap of like 20,000, I believe it is, for the Wine and Dine half. So they can open it up to several more people by doing it virtually. And they are gonna open registration, and they said within the next few weeks registration is gonna be open. When I talked to the cast member, they basically said, we don't know if it's going to be actually like announced, but just keep an eye on the RunDisney website to see if registration is going to happen. I also belong to a couple of RunDisney Facebook groups, and they always tend to publish that information in those groups. So, and I will be sure to share that information on my Instagram. So be sure to be following me at Miss Jessie Cherry if you are interested in receiving some updates. I try to keep you guys informed as much as possible when it comes to these things. Not only did they announce today that they're going virtual, but they also revealed today their medal designs and also their t-shirt designs. So we need to look at those because they are so fun. And this definitely swayed me to keep my registration and to do virtual. Let's start with the 5K. This is the, oh my gosh, it's so cute. It's got Easement and Crunk on it, and it says 2020 Wickedly Delicious. Yes. The next one, my personal favorite, is the 10K, and it says 2020 Wine and Dine. 10K Wickedly Delicious, 5 years running, and it's got Flotsam and Jetsam and also Ursula. Yes. Now, each of these designs have a matching medal, which we'll show the medals because they showed them all in one picture. Next is the half marathon, and the Evil Queen looks so scary. I just wish so badly that this was actually going on, because I would have loved to go to like Mickey's Not So Scary or something along those lines to like get in the mood for this race. It's just, I love the design. The 2-course challenge was the only design of t-shirt that I was kind of like, It's Jack Skellington and Oogie Boogie, and it says 2-course challenge, 5 years running, Wickedly Delicious 2020. The last one is the kids race, and it says Dashes 2020, and it has Smee and Captain Hook, which is, I think, is super duper cute. We gotta get to the medals. Oh, I love these medals. The colors are like purple, teal, black, and they look so beautiful and evil, and I'm just super into them. I love the Yzma medal. I think that is a really fun medal. I'm not doing the 5K, but that Yzma image is really hilarious. I personally obviously love Ursula, so the tentacles around the shell is just speaking my language. I think it's really interesting that they decided to do the magic mirror onto the race medal for the Evil Queen. I'm wondering if this might be a double-sided medal because they have done that in the past. So I've got a little prediction there that that may be it. And then the 2-course challenge with Oogie Boogie on the front. So these are really fun. I'm really excited to be able to get these medals. Now, since it's being moved to a virtual race, the Fairy Godrunners have been doing virtual races. We've been doing a virtual 5K. We actually have a virtual 5K going on this weekend, actually this Saturday. So if you're interested in joining us, the registration is down below. It's completely free to join us on the virtual 5K. You're just committing to doing a 5K, updating us through Instagram. These do coincide with the Disney 5K, so this month is Space Mountain themed. You're encouraged to wear costumes. There's going to be a costume contest, and all of the information for the virtual race, the costume contest, and the live after party with the entire Fairy Godrunners team is all going to be listed down below for you to follow. B By Bibbidi, the Disney inspired athletic wear, they are providing us 3 amazing prizes for the costume contest, so you're definitely not going to want to miss that. I'm entering into the costume contest, although I can't win or really can't get anything, but I'm making a Space Mountain and a Stitch themed costume, so you'll have to come and follow me on Instagram if you're not, so you can kind of see what I come up with for that. I'm pretty excited about it. But with that being said, my question to you is would you guys like to participate in a virtual half marathon? I have been having so much fun doing these virtual races with you guys. We just did one a month ago, and I'm so excited to be doing one with you guys again. And we kind of talked about it today. It's just so early in the game right now when they just announced it today to like work out any details. But you'll have to let me know down below if you're interested in doing that. I would love to know more about that. We were talking possibly about doing the race during the day and then an evening get together, like a virtual wine and dine get together, like we do for our after parties. So yeah, let me know what you think down below. Obviously, we'll release details as things come out. It's just such a this is such new information that just came out. It's a bit overwhelming. So are you guys going to switch your physical race to the virtual race, or are you going to cancel your registration completely? I personally have decided to go ahead and transfer to virtual just because I love the merchandise. I mean, that's why we do Disney races anyway, right? I mean, for medals. Anyway, enough about Run Disney. Although that's why we're here, I wanted to make sure that you guys had the information that we had moving forward today, since it was so new, and we have had this happen before. The Star Wars half, this happened to back in May. So I just wasn't a part of that marathon, so I didn't really know a lot about it. But yeah, I definitely brushed up on my information regarding this today, which was definitely interesting. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video, which is talking about goals. Now, first off, I think that we should celebrate our accomplishments of the last 6 months. So let me know down below what you have accomplished. This year has been crazy. It's been intense. It's been emotional. It's been exhausting. It's been a lot of things. But I know that there is at least one thing that each of you who are watching has accomplished, and I want to know down below so we can celebrate it. So far in the last 6 months, what I have really done is I've created a consistent workout schedule, which was a huge accomplishment for me. That's something that I wanted to establish. And then I also discovered a workout that I absolutely love. I'm obsessed with Peloton boot camps. They are my new favorite thing, and they have reinvigorated a love for working out in a way that I haven't worked out in a long time. I ran my fastest 5K of my life during it was the last virtual 5K that we did, the Mad Hatter Dash. I was super proud of myself. It was 33 minutes, guys. I am literally Baymax.
I am not fast.
But I did run my fastest 5K, and I lost 8 inches over my entire body. Now, do I feel like I could have accomplished more? Absolutely. But that doesn't mean that I'm not proud of how far that I've come since then. So we did it. We at least accomplished something. That's all I have to say. Now, let's talk about where I'm at right now. So first off, if you haven't been following along on my channel, the last week of June, I got COVID, which was so interesting and so different, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone. I was incredibly, incredibly lucky to have gotten a mild case. I have severe asthma, as you can probably tell in my videos. So we had to be really, really cautious. And basically, my doctor was like, you can't do anything that could tax your lungs or put you in danger at all. He's like, you need to rest, and that's it. He basically was like, no physical activity, which I understand and I completely respect. Like, we were really scared. I mean, he wasn't scared. I shouldn't say my doctor was scared. My doctor was really nervous for me to push myself to a limit that could cause me to get more sick. That's what he was most concerned about, which I appreciate as my caregiver, for him to do that. So basically this month I haven't been able to work out. I've worked out a little bit last week. That was my first week back. But that was after 3 weeks of not being able to work out. And I will say that when you have COVID, you just get so tired. And I was emotionally drained. Everyone is so heightened by everything that's going on, which is completely understandable. And I went back to work and everyone was scared of me. Like they were worried they were gonna get something. Some of them joked about me being like having the plague, and like honestly, it was emotionally exhausting. This whole thing, it was not only physically exhausting, it was emotionally exhausting, and it really took a toll on me this month. And something that you guys don't know, I was actually going to use this video to announce that I was not going to Walt Disney World. I decided that I did not want to put myself in danger of getting COVID again, or put myself in additional risk, because what my doctor said was there's a good chance that I could get it again. And he said it's not been fully proven that you can or you can't, but I didn't want to risk myself getting sick again as a possibility just to go to Disney. So that decision has been really hard for me as well. I mean, today it was fully solidified because they announced that they're not having the race, so it just like confirmed my decision, which we were kind of anticipating anyway. But that doesn't mean that it didn't throw me in a bit of a spiral, knowing that this was the 4th Disney vacation that I've had to cancel, which I know I'm extremely lucky. I just, I know that, and I'm not taking that for granted at all. It's hard for anyone when you have to cancel plans or you have to fully change everything. It's just been a lot. So what I'm really trying to say is that I've had a few weeks while I had COVID to really reassess, like, what do I want out of this? What do I want to get out of this? And the main thing for me is that I want to continue to be as healthy as possible. I think a big part of how I was able to have a mild case and be okay was that I'm pretty darn healthy and I take good care of myself, and I want to capitalize on that. So I've basically created 4 goals technically, that kind of build off of what I was already doing previously. So I already committed to a certain amount of goals in January, which are still in effect. I've decided not to train as hard as I was going to train for the half marathon, because since it's virtual, you don't have that cap at the end of it. It doesn't have to be exactly like 4 hours or you're done. So I am alleviating that pressure from me to do a long run every week and do several runs during the week. And what I've decided to do is I am putting in a strict 5 workout per week schedule for 30 to 60 minutes. Now, something I will say is I will incorporate running into this. It's just relieving that pressure off of myself for trying to meet that specific goal. And a big reason why I'm doing that is I'm not a runner. And so it's really difficult for me to stay motivated to get to that point. And as you might remember, if you watched my January video when we first started talking about this, I have never trained for any of the 4 half marathons that I've done. I've just gone and ran them. And so with that being said, I have full confidence that I'll be able to do that again. And so if I wasn't confident in that, I would continue on the pathway of doing a full strict regimented half marathon training. But I'm confident that I can do that. So I'm gonna move forward with my 5 workouts a week because I want to work on getting my heart and lungs as healthy as possible. I'm gonna be logging food consistently, and that's 1,200 to 1,400 calorie a day allotment. I'm doing calories in, calories out, which is the best thing for me to do because it fits my lifestyle the best, and also it gives me the opportunity to eat kind of what I want when I want and not deprive myself of something, because I don't do really good when I have a lot of restrictions. I know myself well enough to know that. And then I also want to drink 100 ounces of water a day. I'm a big water drinker, but lately I've been kind of slacking off on that, and I need to be a little bit better with that because that promotes weight loss, it promotes a healthy body, and it promotes a healthy system in general. And so those are basically the 4 things that I am committing to. And I'm just trying to keep it simple and keep it consistent so I can keep this going for myself. Now, let me know down below what your goals are, because I want us to use this community as a way for us to work together to meet our goals. That's the whole point of this whole thing, is for all of us to be able to create this amazing community to meet the goals that we want to meet. I really truly hope that I didn't disappoint anyone by telling them that I'm not going to continue doing marathon training, and I hope that you understand the reasonings behind why I've chosen to do workouts that are more conducive to my body and what I'm used to. I'm happy to answer any questions or talk more about that in the comments down below. So just a reminder, guys, the Fairy Godrunners, we do have a virtual 5K going on this weekend. It's called the Race to Space. It's Space Mountain themed. We're having a live after party. B By Bibbidi is doing all of the prizes for the costume contest winners, so be sure to check out that information down below. Registration is free, and I can't wait to hang out with you guys this weekend. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram at the Fairy Godrunners and tag us in any of your feed photos of you on your fitness journey to enter to win a chance of getting B By Bibbidi Disney inspired athletic wear, which we give away every month. That is gonna do it for me, guys. That was a very long chit-chatty video. Again, let me know down below all the things. What do you think about the virtual run? Tell me your goals. Let's celebrate, and let's have a really great race this weekend. I loved hanging out with you. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Also, be sure to subscribe down below. Be sure to go and check out all of the other Fairy Godrunners team members. I will list their information down below. They're all posting a video today about their goals, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. TTFN, bye.